What's up, guys? Dragon in Eden here, and we're looking at the new Survivor that comes with the new Killer, the Twins. This is just a first impressions video. We're literally just going to be checking the lore real quick and looking at the perks. I can say right off the bat, cosmetically, I'm not excited because the Killer is from the 17th century, which is 1600s. I wish they'd take some risks and not have all these modern people. Like if you can pull a killer from a different timeline, why can't we pull a survivor from a different timeline? You know what I mean? I feel like it's a missed opportunity. That's just me. So let's see folklore here. Her name is Eldwi Rakoto. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. Born into a lush uh, Persian household. I'm gonna call it Elodie. Elodie. Who knows what her name is? I don't know. Comments below. Tell me how to pronounce it. Elodie Rakoto grew up in a comfortable home miles away from the verdant islands of Madagascar. Her parents' birthplace. Her backpack was always heavy and usually contained no schoolwork. She carried the essentials, a few history books, some printed maps, and a compact shovel. Instead of wasting away with uh, regurgitated facts. Well, I just woke up, by the way, guys. With regurgitated facts from her classes, she explored the city to discover the stories behind each statue, neighborhood, and street sign. She collected bits and pieces of Paris, making it her own. All right, sounds pretty cool. Let's look at her perks. Yes, 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 yes. Appraisal. You have careful eye that notices what many overlook. Start the trial with 3 tokens. When a chest has already been opened, consume a token to search it for an item. You unlock chests 40% faster. Why? So, for anybody that's watching, I am a killer main. Why? Seriously? So now you get even more items, you're giving even more tools to survivors. I don't understand what behavior's doing. Like, that's good, don't get me wrong. You can basically, with one character, get 3 items. Right? I'm assuming these tokens increase with level, or maybe the speed does. But imagine a Survive with Friends just rushing through. They all have it. Oh, okay. Deception. Your adventurous lifestyle requires moments of crafty misdirection. Interacting with a locker while sprinting will trigger a loud noise notification at your location and cause you to leave no scratch marks for 3 seconds. You no longer enter lockers while sprinting and while this perk is active. Wait, what? Interacting with a locker while sprinting will trigger a loud noise notification, as it does right now, at your location and cause you to leave no scratch marks for 3 seconds. You no longer enter lockers while sprinting and while this perk is active. Deception can only be triggered. I don't get it. Maybe I'm dumb. I don't get it. So when you sprint into a locker right now, it causes a loud noise. And it still does. And then you leave no scratch marks for 3 seconds. You no longer enter lockers while sprinting and while this perk is active. I don't get it. I'll have to play with it. That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't really get what it does. It just sounds like it just gives you no scratch marks for 3 seconds. Who cares? Like, that doesn't sound good at all. Power struggle. You never give up, and you're not about to start now. While being carried by the killer, reaching 35% wiggle progression activates power struggle. While power struggle is active, you can drop a nearby standing pallet to stun. Huh? While power struggle is active, you can drop a nearby standing pallet to stun the killer. So if I get this right, I'm the killer, I'm carrying you, you have power struggle, you struggle up to 35%, and then if I walk through a pallet, you can drop it on me and get away. And then what's the range? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. This doesn't sound that good just because of how many, like how specific the scenario needs to be. And if you guys are familiar with me or not, I am not a fan for either side where your perk has to do with what the other side's doing, right? Like if you have a perk on your survivor and it's completely dependent upon what the killer does and how the killer acts, it's not as good as ones that are just active or that you activate, in my opinion. So I think appraisal sounds the strongest, especially in like again, well, like anything in a survive with friends, it's gonna be strong as shit. That's 3 chests that get checked that you're gonna get extra items for. The only positive from a killer standpoint, this is a big time waster. You're gonna be running around looking for chests to open up, right? So I don't think there's anything crazy game changing here. This is the one that an absent-minded killer is gonna kind of get tanked on. They're not gonna be thinking, you know. But if you stay away from pallet, again, we'll have to play with this. I don't know the range, but I mean cosmetically, what's the difference in hair here? Is this just a makeup change? Is this an earring change? What are we doing here? I don't see a difference. Okay. Different shirt. Cool. All right. Those pants look identical. Sweet. Identical pants. Nice. All right. Again, I think if she was also from the 17th century, that would have been amazing. I'm not stoked about Survive with Friends having way more chances to find keys. So it's weird this patch, the killer and survivor have perks having to do with chests. I don't know why they're trying to make that a thing, but whatever. We'll have to play it. Yeah, keep an eye on the channel because I will have gameplay on survivor side and killer side coming up. You guys can catch me on Twitch. Watch me there. Talk to me. Tell me you disagree. Comments below. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. See you next time.